Overwatch.
Okay. I know what you're all thinking. Overwatch? You're making an Overwatch video? But Overwatch sucks ass. And you'd be right. Overwatch does suck ass. The game is crawling with CC.
Birthday man, happy birthday. SQT feels birthday man, happy birthday. ABC feels birthday man, happy birthday. CXQT feels birthday man.
Hope I rhyme with their
And the insane amount of healing makes characters that should feel like this feel like this. And this is just absurd. Like, I don't know about you. Like, what am I even looking at here? But what if I told you it was actually possible to have fun in Overwatch? What if I told you that I had a super secret document containing instructions on how to have fun whilst playing Overwatch? So let's get started. As soon as we find a match. God damn it, Overwatch. Okay, there we go, finally. The first and most important step in finding the fun in Overwatch is to play with a minimum of one other person, although ideally you should have 3 to 5 other people playing with you. Overwatch is a game that's extremely focused on team play. Now it's up to debate whether this is a bad thing or not. However, it is not up to debate that getting a 6-man Nanoblade is fucking awesome. And the same goes for any of the dozens of other devastating ultimate combos, which you are not getting with randoms. Now, I can understand if you don't have any friends that want to play Overwatch with you, or if you don't have any friends at all. Just be sure to follow these next steps extra carefully if you want to have a chance at squeezing any fun out of this game. So you've got your team of ideally 4 to 6 people, now it's time to queue. Wait a minute. Did you see what just happened? There. That right there was a grave mistake. You might not know this, but every single bad emotion was forged in competitive Overwatch. Take it from someone who has experienced competitive and the effects it has on people. It is nothing more than a cesspool of toxicity, shit, sweat, and cum from everyone that will never feel the touch of a woman. You know, I think I've said all that I need to say about competitive Overwatch, so I'm gonna move on now. Step 3. When choosing a hero in Overwatch, one should make their decision based on their teammates and their own strengths and weaknesses, as well as the current map and their team's position on the map. One should also consider choosing a hero that synergizes well with the other heroes on their team and properly counters the enemy team's composition. Is what I'd say if I was stupid. Overwatch prides itself on its huge, diverse roster of unique characters, so take full advantage of that and play whoever the fuck you want. Doomfist is a character whose abilities are taken straight from a fighting game. Ain't no way I'm switching off that just so I can please the meta. Or do you want to insta-lock the hamster every single game despite your teammates yelling at you to switch? Then go right ahead. Don't let anybody, any map, or any meta tell you who you can or cannot play. This next step is a difficult one. Let's say you're refusing to play anyone but Ball and the enemy Sombra is railing you harder than even I rail my own hamster. Naturally, you'll want to flame the Sombra with a plethora of death threats, slurs, and suicide requests. The hard part about step 4, be a creative dickhead, is exactly that. Being creative with your insults. I had to rewrite this portion because I had originally stated that all toxicity is bad and you should never trash talk, but then I was recently reminded.
Bastion is a way of life for me. I never changed my character. Fuck you. If at any point during the match you want me to change characters, I gladly suggest you go fuck yourself. All I know how to do is go in there, get a lot of poo-poo on my Peter, and a lot of shit on my dick from sticking it straight up their ass.
Trash talk is funny, but only sometimes. Throwing out every single slur in your 16 megabyte brain isn't creative, effective, or most importantly, funny. It's just offensive and annoying. If you're gonna flame the Sombra, you gotta at least be funny about it. There's already an amazing video that basically summarizes what I'm trying to say in this paragraph way better than I ever could by a small YouTuber called The Act Man. So maybe once you finish watching all of my videos, except these ones, and also subscribing to me and turning on notifications, you can go watch that. And tell him I sent you. Essentially, bullying and harassment isn't funny. Except for when it is, so keep that in mind the next time your Ana decides to nano Lucio instead of your 617 SR Genji. What this all kinda boils down to is to just simply stop caring about Overwatch. Stop caring about your SR, your KD, your win-loss ratio, or your team comp. Maybe even go play some arcade, some mystery heroes, some total mayhem, some archives missions. Wait, never mind, those are gone now. Or let me introduce to you a special tool, not this one, that can mix up and make the game more interesting. Behold, the Overwatch Wheel. It's a wheel I made that gives you a random category and you have to select and play a hero that fits into that category. It comes with dozens of unique categories such as gay, not human, your 9th most played hero, and Winston, to name a few. I'll put a link in the description so anyone can try it out for themselves. But if you just want to play whoever you want, that's perfectly fine too. I mean, the sheer diversity of characters and playstyles is baffling. You got this clinically insane guy who can manipulate gravity and conjure black holes. You got a guy with a giant robo-gauntlet who can punch people halfway across the universe. You've got a cyborg ninja who can climb almost any surface, dash, double jump, and deflect bullets with his sword. You got this big fat guy with a giant meat hook that can pull enemies over ledges and then watch as they helplessly fall to their death. Trust me, it's really funny. You got a giant cybernetically enhanced and hyper-intelligent gorilla with a jetpack who's from the moon, and that's just scratching the surface of this huge roster. In the end, it doesn't matter if you won or lost, got a tick on a capture point, or reached the checkpoint on a payload. All that matters is you did something awesome and it got play of the game. In a couple years or so, when you're looking back on the fun and not fun you had in Overwatch, that is what you'll remember. But you've done all this, and you're still not having fun with the game. I had hoped it wouldn't have come to this, but here we are. There is still one final step. A failsafe meant for those who have followed all other steps and are still unable to find the fun. One simple solution. Just uninstall the game and go play like bean battles or something.
Subscribe to my channel. Go to Cracker Barrel.